just about to start my workout for today. This is day 33 of my SLAP challenge. SLAP, S-L-A-P, stands for squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. We are doing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups a day, every single day except Sundays for 40 days. And we're already on day 33. So as you can see, I have my pink Oogie ball with me today. My pink Oogie ball weighs 8 pounds, which is a good weight for me. You may need to use something lighter or heavier. That depends on your strength and on your level of fitness, what you have available to you, and how hard you're looking to push yourself. So please consider all of those factors when choosing your weight and make the decision that is best for you. If you don't have a medicine ball similar to this one that I'm using, don't worry, you can very easily do the workout right along with me without any added weight, and I will show you the equipment-free modifications before we begin. I am also going to be using my jump rope today, so if you have a jump rope, go ahead and grab it. We're using it today. If you don't have a jump rope, you have two options. You can either eliminate the jump rope section, and you'll still be doing a great workout. You're gonna do a 40-minute workout, you're gonna get all your SLAP reps done, and it'll be a great standalone workout. So you can just eliminate the cardio section if you don't have a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, but you do want to add the cardio, then just 20 minutes of any kind of cardio exercise you want to do. So you can do the squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups with me. And then you can go for a run or a bike ride, or if you have a treadmill or an exercise bike, you can hop on one of those for 20 minutes, or an elliptical, something like that. You can jog in place. You can do up and down the stairs or the bleachers. If you have access to the field at your local high school, you could also run around the track for 20 minutes. If you have a heavy bag, that would be such an awesome substitution, or you could shadow box. Any type of cardio exercise you want to do for 20 minutes is totally fine. If you do have a jump rope, remember that any style of jump rope you want to do is fine. I always kind of jog in place like this while I'm jumping rope. But as always, if you're more comfortable jumping with your feet together, jump with your feet together. And if you're really good at jump rope, feel free to do something more challenging, jump rope jacks, high knees, whatever you want to do. The only important thing is that we will be counting revolutions of the rope. So I'm going to be doing sets of 100. So by a set of 100, I mean 100 revolutions of the rope. So I'm going to count 100 revolutions of the rope, and then I'm going to make a little slash on my piece of paper so that I keep track of how many sets I've done. And I'm going to do as many sets of 100 as I can in 20 minutes. That's part 2 of the workout. Part 1 is going to be my squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. So let me show you the variations of those 4 exercises that I'm doing today. I'll show you your equipment-free modifications, and then I will go over the format real quickly so that we can go ahead and get started, and you can do this workout right along with me. So starting with my squat variation, I'm doing mini squat pulses. So remember with your squats that you want your shoulders back and down, keep your chest lifted high. Make sure that your core is engaged the whole time, okay? Really tighten up those abs. You need to make sure that you're keeping your back flat, and you want to keep the weight in your heels. So I think the best way to do that is to visualize trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty. So if you were really, really going to try to touch that wall with your booty, you would really stick it back like this, and what that does is it helps keep the weight in your heels, and it keeps your back flat and your chest lifted high. Okay, so then from this position, you want to sink down into your squat. Try your best to get your thighs parallel to the ground, but don't push your body into doing something it's not ready to do. So go ahead and explore your full range of motion and sink as deep into the squat as you can without rounding your back, without sacrificing your form, without causing yourself any pain or discomfort and pushing your body into something it's not ready to do yet, okay? So you're going to sink down into your squat, and then from here, we're not going to come all the way back up to a standing position. We're going to stay down and just pulse. So you want to actively press the ground away from you. Really activate all the muscles in your feet, through your legs and your glutes. Remember, your core is nice and tight and engaged the whole time. And you're going to visualize trying to push the ground away from you, but you're only going to come up a little bit. And each pulse counts as 1 rep. So I'm going to sink down into my squat, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, so that's our squat variation, and that is your equipment-free modification. I'm going to be doing that same thing while squeezing my oogie ball together between my knees. So if you have a medicine ball, that's obviously a perfect substitution. If you don't have a ball, you can maybe hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell in front of you. And if you want to add weight to the exercise, it'll be a little bit different. But if you want to add weight, add a little bit of difficulty, you can hold a weight in front of you. So a kettlebell or a dumbbell would work great. If you don't have one of those, you can look for household items that will work. You can hold a jug of laundry detergent, or like a gallon milk container filled with water or sand or kitty litter or something like that. Okay, so if you want to add weight but you don't have a ball, that's another possibility. I'm just going to be squeezing my oogie ball in between my knees and doing the same exercise, but just weighted with my 8-pound ball like this, okay? It also adds difficulty because I'm having to actively squeeze the ball in between my knees so that it doesn't fall. So another option is if you have a resistance band, you really could do this with a resistance band around your legs. And that would be another great option if you want to add difficulty without adding weight. But that is our squat variation. Moving right on to lunges. We're doing side jump lunges. So you're going to come down into a lunge, a side lunge position to start. So again, just like with the squats, you want to keep your shoulders back and down, chest lifted high, strong, tight, engaged core. Push the booty back so that your back stays flat and the weight stays in your heel. So I'll show you from the side so you can see that a little better. I'm gonna start in the side lunge position. So I'm gonna step 1 foot out and I'm going to push that booty back so that the weight is over this heel of the leg that's bent. Not over the toes, but over the heel, okay? So pushing your booty back is going to really help with that. It's also going to help keep your back flat and your chest lifted high. I'm going to come down and touch the ground when I'm in my starting position. So if you can do that, great, come down and touch the ground. If your range of motion does not allow you to come all the way down and touch the ground without rounding your back, then don't come down and touch the ground. Again, only sink as deep into the lunge as you can while maintaining your proper form. So don't let your back round. If your lunge is here, then your lunge is here. That's fine, be where you are. If you have to round your back to come down deeper, then just be here, okay? If you are able to sink down a little deeper and touch the ground without rounding your back, go for it, all right? So that is our starting position, and then from here, all I'm gonna do is jump and switch the position of my feet so that now I'm in a side lunge position on the other side. And that's 1 rep. So each time you jump and switch the feet is 1 rep. So you'll count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So I'm going to be doing that same thing, but I'm just going to be holding on to my oogie ball and tapping it down to the ground with each lunge. So again, a medicine ball will be great if you have one. And for this, you also can use another type of weight, like a kettlebell or a dumbbell, or again, a household item. So a water bottle filled with water, or uncooked rice or something, or a gallon milk container filled with whatever, you know, what did I say before? Water, or I don't know, kitty litter, whatever you've got, okay? So household items will work as well. Any kind of weight that you can maintain a secure grip on and it's not too heavy for you will pretty much work for this, okay? If you want to add weight, what I just showed you is your body weight alternative. That's your equipment free modification, okay? So you can just do them the way I just showed you. If you want to add weight, all I'm doing is holding my ball in front of me. I'm gonna come down to my starting position, tap the ball on the ground, and then each time I jump and switch the legs, I'm gonna bring the ball up with me and then tap it back down with each rep, okay? So my lunges are gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, abs. All of these exercises today are super simple. For my ab exercise, I'm just doing bicycles. And I'm counting each crunch as 1 rep. So it's gonna look like this. I think we all know what bicycles are, but this is what I'm doing. I have my hands clasped together behind my head, and I'm going to just crunch 1 knee in. And as I do that, I'm going to twist my body thoracically and meet that knee with the elbow on the opposite side. I'm counting that as 1 rep. And then I'm gonna switch, so now the leg that's bent is gonna straighten, the straight leg's gonna bend, and I'll twist the other way and meet this knee that's bent with the opposite elbow. and I'm counting that as my second rep. So I'm counting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's our equipment-free modification. So for that, I had my shoulder blades up off the mat, and my heels were also up off the mat the entire time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do bicycles while holding on to my Oogie ball. So I'm going to change it just slightly. I'm just going to, my shoulder blades are not going to be off the mat the whole time. I'm going to lift them up with each rep. So I'm just going to hold the ball in between my hands like this in front of my chest. And I'm going to start with my back all the way flat on the mat. I'm going to bend one knee in, and I'm going to sit up and twist, meeting the knee with the opposite elbow. And then I'm going to straighten that leg and return to my starting position. Then I'll bend the other knee, lift up my upper body, twist and meet that knee with the opposite elbow. And then again, I'll straighten the leg and return to my starting position so that both legs are straight and my back is on the mat. I'm still going to count each crunch as 1 rep. So it will look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, you can also use a dumbbell or a kettlebell if you want to add weight to that exercise, or a household item, a water bottle or a gallon milk container, jug of laundry detergent. Get creative and use what you've got, and if you don't want to add weight to the exercise, then you can do the body weight version that I showed you before I showed you what I'm doing with my Oogie ball. I'm also going to be using my Oogie ball for my push-ups, but I'm not using it as a weight. I'm using it as an unstable surface. So a medicine ball would work great for this. If you don't have a ball, I will show you an equipment-free modification, but if you want to kind of do what I'm doing but you don't have a ball, a small plyo box would work. Any kind of low surface like that. So maybe if you have like some cinder blocks or milk crates or something like that, I'm just going to be walking my feet up and over the ball. So anything that's roughly this height, it doesn't have to be exactly this height, but you could do it on something higher like a bar stool or a chair, that's fine. Just to make sure that whatever elevated surface you're using is strong and sturdy and stable, so that it is not going to collapse, it is not going to slide from underneath you. So when I do this exercise on one of my dining room chairs, for example, in my living room has wood floors, so I would put an exercise mat down and place the chair on my exercise mat so that it can't slide around from underneath me. So make sure that whatever you're using for your elevated surface is safe, it's not going to slide from underneath you, and it is strong and sturdy, okay? So I'm just going to be walking my feet up and over the ball. So I'm going to start like this. So it's basically like a plank position, but with both feet on one side of the ball. And I'm going to start with my ankle. Can you see my ankles? I'm going to start with my ankles stacked like that. Then I'm going to step my feet up and over the ball. So the foot that's on top, I'm going to step it up and onto the ball. Then I'm going to step the other foot up and onto the ball, so that now I'm in a plank position with my feet elevated on the ball. I'm going to continue in that same direction. So now this foot is going to come down on the ground. The other foot follows, and I'm going to stack my ankles on the other side of the ball. And then I'm going to do my push-up from this position. Okay, so alternating sides. So now again, the foot that's on top is going to come step up onto the ball. The other foot will follow. Now both feet are on the ball. Continuing in that same direction. So this foot is going to step down to the ground. The other foot follows. I'm going to stack my ankles and do my push-up from this position. All right, so that is my push-up variation. If you don't have anything that you can use as an elevated surface, or if you just don't want to include that added component, then you can just do cross-leg push-ups. So let me show you what those look like. Very simple modification and a very simple push-up exercise. Not that it's easy, but it's simple. So you're just going to do the push-ups with your ankles crossed, and you'll alternate sides. So come down into your plank position, start with your feet wide apart like this. Now stack one ankle on top of the other, and do your push-up from this position. Then return to your starting position with your feet wide apart. And now alternate sides. So now take the other foot, Bring it over to this side and stack it on top of your other ankle and do your push-up. Return to the starting position. Okay, so that can be your push-up variation. If you don't have anything that you can elevate your feet on, or if you want to eliminate that little walk over the ball or plyo box or whatever you're using for your elevated surface. But again, remember that any push-up variation you want to do is fine. That's the wonderful thing about this challenge. If any of these variations of these exercises that I'm doing don't work for you for whatever reason, just substitute with a different variation that does work for you. As long as you're completing a total of at least 40 squats, 40 lunges, 40 reps of an ab exercise, and 40 push-ups, you have met your requirement for the challenge. So any variation of those 4 exercises, any way you want to get them done is fine. Just please make sure that whatever push-up variation you choose, you are minding your form. So keep those hips lifted high. Do not allow your hips to drop down like this. Keep them lifted high. Okay, keep that core strong and tight and engaged. Keep your head still. As you bend your elbows and lower your chest to the ground, nothing else should be moving. So your head should not be dipping down to the ground like this. Your head should stay perfectly still. The only part of your body that you are trying to get to the ground is your chest. So lower yourself down as low as you can without breaking that straight line from your heels to your shoulders, and then press the ground away and push yourself back up, again, keeping your body in one straight line from your heels to your shoulders. If you are doing knee push-ups, then that straight line is going to be from your knees to your shoulders. But don't drop your hips. Don't bob your head up and down. Keep your body in one straight line. If you need to shorten up your range of motion, that's fine. If you are not able to get your chest all the way down to the ground, then just go as deep into the push-up as you can without breaking that straight line. Okay? Be where you are. Put in the work at the level where you are now, and eventually you will get stronger and you will see your range of motion increase. But for now, if you can only come down halfway, then just come down halfway. This is your push-up. But don't get down halfway and then so desperately want to make it all the way down that you're lowering your hips or your belly to the ground, or that you're lowering your forehead to the ground. Okay? If you can't lower your chest all the way to the ground, then just come down as deep as you can, and then after you have got to that point, press those palms into the ground, push the ground away, and push yourself back up, keeping your body in one straight line from your heels or your knees to your shoulders, and everything else should remain perfectly still. So that's all of the exercise with your equipment-free modifications included. Now here's the format. This workout is going to take exactly 1 hour. Here's how it works. I have my timer set for 2 intervals. The first interval is 40 minutes. The second interval is 20 minutes. There's no rest break in between those 2 intervals. So with the 40-minute interval, we are going to first complete 40 reps of our push-up variation. So whatever push-up variation you have chosen, we're going to start the workout. We're going to start that timer counting down 40 minutes, and as soon as that countdown begins, we're going to do 40 push-ups with good form as quickly as we can. So you want to get them done as quickly as you can without sacrificing your form. Never sacrifice your form for speed. So it doesn't matter how long those push-ups take, but we're going to do all 40, so it might take you a few minutes, that's fine. You'll have plenty of time left to complete your lunges, abs, squats, lunges, and abs, okay? So, as soon as I have completed my 40 reps of push-ups, I'm done with push-ups for the whole day, other than our bonus working. From there, I'm going to move on to my squats, lunges, and abs. I'm going to do 40 mini squats, 40 side jump lunges, and 40 bicycles. And then I'm just going to keep repeating my squats, lunges, and abs as many rounds as I can before that 40 minutes is up. So it's a 40-minute AMRAP, but there's a buy-in. The push-ups are a buy-in. So your 40 minutes is gonna start, you'll do your 40 push-ups, and then with the time remaining out of that 40 minutes, you're going to do your 40 squats, 40 lunges, and 40 abs over and over again, as many rounds as possible. That's what AMRAP stands for, AMRAP. You're gonna do as many rounds as possible of those 3 exercises with the remainder of that 40-minute interval, okay? As soon as your 40-minute interval is up, you're finished with squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. So if you wanna be finished with your workout, that's fine. That's 40 minutes. Like I said, it's gonna be a great standalone workout. So as soon as the 40 minutes is up, you can call it a day if you want. Do your bonus burpee, go have a shower, eat something, get on with your day. If you wanna continue on with me, I am going to finish by doing 20 minutes of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope. So again, I'm doing sets of 100 with my jump rope, and I'm just going to complete as many sets of 100 with my jump rope as I can during that 20-minute countdown. So it's another AMRAP. My goal is to complete 20 sets of 100. It probably won't happen because, like I said, there's no rest interval. So as soon as the timer beeps to tell you that the first 40 minutes is up, your 20 minutes of jump rope has already begun. So it's not like I'm going to immediately start. It's going to take me a minute to, get into it. So it's not likely that I'm going to complete 20 sets of 100 with my jump rope, but I'm going to try. The point is just to do as many sets of 100 with the jump rope as you can during that 20-minute countdown. And then that's it, that's the workout. So remember that I always take the time to type out the instructions in the description box down below the video. So if anything is unclear, you're gonna watch me do it right now. Read the instructions. And then of course, if you have questions about how it all fits together, or if you have any questions about the exercises we're doing today, how to modify, if you have any doubts about how to do them correctly, please just ask. I'm always here to help with that. But now, I think I've covered everything, I hope. So I am ready to start. If you're ready to start, go ahead and grab whatever equipment you need today. So for me, that is my jump rope mat. I'm going to be using my jump rope mat to jump rope on, and also for my abs. So you'll probably want to grab a yoga mat or an exercise mat, or maybe a towel, something that you can lie down on comfortably for your ab exercise. I'm also using my Oogie ball, so if you want to add weight to any or all of these exercises, go ahead and grab a medicine ball if you have one, or maybe a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a household item. Grab your jump rope if you have one, and if you are jumping rope with me today, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with a 10-second rest interval, just so that I have a few seconds to get ready to start my push-ups without losing anything off of my work interval. But then after that initial 10 seconds, you're gonna hear another beep, and that's when our 40 minutes starts. So as soon as you hear that second beep, go ahead and start on your 40 push-ups, whatever push-up variation you're doing. And then we're gonna get right into squats, lunges, and abs, okay? So this first part is gonna be 40 minutes exactly. We are starting with 40 reps of push-ups. So, here we go. My watch is going. So this is a 10-second rest interval. So with this 10 seconds, just go ahead and get into position to start your push-ups. And now there's the beat. So that's the start of our 40 minutes. So now you're gonna start with your 40 push-ups as a buy-in. Do your best. So that's 10 for me. I want to get through these as quickly as possible, so I think the most efficient way for me to do that is sets of 10. So I'm going to try to just take short little rest breaks, and hopefully I can do 4 unbroken sets of 10. I've already done 1. I just have to do 3 more. So okay, so I'm picking up my count at 10. 20 for me. Hopefully I can get through 2 more sets of 10 unbroken. If not, I'll start doing sets of 5 or whatever. Don't feel under too much pressure with the buy-in because we're still gonna have plenty of time of the 40 minutes left. And we're doing, I don't know if I mentioned, but we're doing 40 reps of squats, lunges, and abs with each round. So if you can complete even 1 round of our little squats, lunges, and abs, you'll have met your requirements. So pace yourself. As soon as you're ready, let's go ahead and start on our next set of 10. If you're with me, if you're better at push-ups than I am, you're probably already done with your push-ups. Go at your own pace. I'm gonna go ahead and start my next set of 10. So I'm picking up my count at 20. That's 30 for me. I just have 10 more to do. But my arms are feeling fatigued, so I need to take a little bit longer rest break before this last set. Feel like you're ready to continue without sacrificing your form, we can get started. If I can't get through the last set of 10 unbroken, I'll just pause, but I want to go ahead and at least get started on it so that I really can get these done as quickly as I can and have as much time left out of my 40 minutes to complete as many rounds as I can of the rest of my exercises. So that's 33. 34, 35, 5 more, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. That's 40. That took me less than 6 minutes. So I still have almost, by the time I start, almost 34 minutes to complete as many rounds as I can of my other 3 exercises. Push-ups are done. We're just doing 40 push-ups. I'm just needing a few seconds before I feel like I'm ready to get into the main part of this 40-minute AMRAP section. Okay, if you need another couple deep breaths, just come back when you're ready. You're gonna go ahead and start with 40 mini squats, weighted or unweighted, that's up to you. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to 40. side jump lunges, weighted or without weight, 40 reps as soon as you're ready. That's 40. So now as quickly as you can, if you're not adding weight, you should hopefully be able to cycle through these much faster. With the added weight, it's gonna cause you to slow down your pace a little bit. So you always have the option of starting with weight, and then if it gets too taxing, you can drop the weight at any point. All right, 40 bicycles as soon as you're ready. That's 10. That's 20 for me. Don't rest if you don't need to. That's 30. Rest as long as you need to, but challenge yourself to keep the rest break short if you can. All right, that's 40. So that first round took me about 6 minutes. Just a little under 6 minutes. So let's get as close to 5 rounds as we can. So that was round 1. I'm gonna try my best to do another 4 rounds. Squats, lunges, and abs. So wish me luck. I have 0 time to spare if I want to get 5 rounds in, but I'll do my best. 40 side jump lunges as soon as you're ready. It's time. Honey. Quickly as you can. Start our next set of 40 bicycles. That's 20 for me. I just need to pause for about 15 seconds. Take a couple of deep breaths. All right, as soon as you're ready. That's 30. We just have 10 more. Just taking another short 15-second rest break. I'm not actually timing the rest break, I'm just going by feel, estimating, doing my best to keep it under 15 seconds. All right, that's round 2. As soon as we can, let's get right into round 3. My goal is to finish 5 full rounds. I have 22 minutes left and a few seconds, a little over 22 minutes left. So here we go, round 3, starting with 40 mini squat pulses. It's 10. 20. 30. Just need like 10 seconds. All right, let's push. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Side jump lunges. 40 reps. It's 20. More for me. That was 30. It's 40. As quickly as you can. 40 bicycles. That's 20. I'm gonna rest for about 15, 20 seconds. And then hopefully be able to do my next 10 without stopping. As soon as you're ready. If you're using a ball like I am, it might be tempting to kind of rest it on your chest instead of holding it the whole time. Try to not do that. Try to be mindful. If you watch where I'm holding my ball, there's always space between my chest and the ball. So do your best to make sure that you're lifting the ball the whole time, okay? So here, don't rest it on your chest. Keep it up. 35. That was 40, right? Do I need to do 10 more just to make sure? Okay, got it. I know I did the first 20 unbroken. I wanted to do 2 more sets of 10, but I didn't remember if that was my first set of 10 or my second set of 10, so I'm gonna do 1 more just to be safe. I might have done 50 reps of bicycles that round. It's all good. I've got 16 minutes left. Let's keep pushing. That was round number 3. Let's try to do at least 2 more. It's 20. It's 30. 35. And 40. Side jump lunges. That's 40. That's 20. Taking a good 20 to 30 seconds to rest. I'm gonna go for 2 more sets of 10. As soon as you're ready. So that's 30. I'm not gonna lose count this time. Taking another 10, 15-second rest. Just estimating, going by feel, what feels like about 10 to 15 seconds to me. It might be longer. Final 10 reps. That's 40. And that is round 4. So let me see, do I have time to finish? Oh, I have more than enough time to finish the 5th round. I'll be able to finish the 5th round and then get at least a good part of the way into a 6th round, which is fantastic. Oh, I think I was going for 6, wasn't I? All right. Anyway, let's finish this 5th round. That's 30. 10 more. Right? Let me do 10 more just to make sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I did 50, but that's okay. I'd rather know I might have done 50 than wonder if I only did 30. All right, my mind's wandering because I'm thinking about other things, but side jump lunges as soon as you're ready. It's 30. These last 10 reps, each round are just killing me. Keeping this rest break as short as I possibly can so I can get into a 6th round. It's 30. Try your best to keep this rest break to about 15 seconds if I can. 10 more. That's 40. And that's round 5. I don't have enough time left to finish a 6th round, but I can get close. Let's push. It's 10. 20. 30. 40. Again, it's these last 10 reps that are just kicking my ass. That's 20 more. I'd love to keep pushing through it. I just need a few seconds. All right. That's 30. Just 10 more. almost a minute left. Let me see if I can get all 40 squats done. It's 20. It's 40. All right, so no time to rest. Put the weight aside. Our 20 minutes for jump rope has already started. As soon as the 40-minute AMRAP is over, the 20 minutes started immediately, so we're already almost 30 seconds in. So now I have 20 minutes to complete as many sets of 100 with the jump rope as I can. My goal is to finish 20 sets. It's gonna be really rough. I'm gonna push myself as hard as I can. So do your best, counting 100 revolutions of the rope as soon as you're ready. So after each set, I'm just gonna mark a little slash on my paper so I can keep track of my score. To complete 20 rounds, so I really need to push myself to keep the rest breaks in between sets as short as I possibly can. So take as long of a rest as you need, but challenge yourself to keep the time in between sets as short as you can. Okay, so counting 100 revolutions of the rope. So you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So that is my third set of 100. So any style of jump rope you want to do is fine. You're just counting revolutions of the rope. 5 for me. Couple of long, deep breaths. Here we go, set number 6. Set number 7 for me. I tripped on my jump rope right around rep number 80. So if you trip over your jump rope, that's fine. You do not have to go back and start the whole set over. Just take a breath, try to leave it behind you, and get right back into it as quickly as you can. Okay, just pick up your count where you left off. So I tripped on like rep number 80. So I picked up my count at 80, I did like another 22 reps. And I counted that as my 7th set of 100. Okay, so do your best. It's okay if you trip. Just take a breath, get right back into it, pick up your count where you left off, okay? Here we go, set number 8. I still have 9 minutes left, so I'm gonna really have to keep these next 10 sets nice and tight if I want to finish them in under 9 minutes. Just do your best. Because I'm so fatigued now that it's harder to get my feet up. So I'm probably going to start tripping more. It's going to slow me down. So just going to do my best to keep it tight in between sets if I can. I'm counting that as my next set of 10 because I tripped on like rope 98. So I'm just gonna tack on a few extra reps to this next round so I can keep it moving. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Plus a couple extra reps to make up for those 2 I missed on the last round. I'd rather do that than just do like 2 revolutions with the rope. It's silly. All right, that was set number 15. I have 4 minutes left to do 5 more sets of 100. I have to really push. almost 2 minutes left. If I push, I might be able to do it. Can I fit in one more? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's it, 20. We have 24 seconds left. Let's get going. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. That's our hour. I managed to make my goal. I finished 20 sets of 100, plus like another 50 reps. I was pushing so hard. Oh my God. I'm absolutely thrilled with that. All right. We are not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. However, before I get to my bonus burpee, I'm going to reset my timer to count down 60 seconds because it is time for the McFlurry minute. I'm going to complete as many revolutions of the jump rope as I can in 60 seconds, and if I can make it through the entire 60-second work interval without tripping over my jump rope, everybody wins a free McFlurry. So, give me just a minute to reset my timer. I will be right back. Okay, so I reset my timer, but I need to fix this sock. It keeps like slipping down and it's driving me crazy. And if I don't fix it, and then I trip, I'm gonna forever wonder if it was the sock. Like if I would have just taken 2 minutes to fix my socks, if I would have completed 9, my son is like in the perfect spot, 9 successful McFlurry minutes in a row. Yeah, so I think I'm going for 9 today, which is unprecedented. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. All right, my socks have been pulled up, so now if I trip, I have no excuses. And let's hope I don't trip. I believe, you guys know I can't count, like, I don't know why I can't count, but I really, like, for real, just can't count. I believe I'm going for 9 in a row, which again is unprecedented, but I'm gonna do my best. So my timer is reset. I'm starting with a 10-second rest interval, and then I'm gonna jump rope for 60 seconds, well, hopefully 60 seconds without tripping over my jump rope. So I'm super nervous. I really don't wanna break my streak. All right. 10 seconds rest, here we go. Going for 9 in a row, I'm nervous. than 10 seconds left. Unbelievable. It wasn't meant to be. So the streak will have to start anew tomorrow. What can I say? But you guys, I got you 8 days in a row of free ice cream. That is not bad, okay? So if I got you hooked on McFlurries, you're just gonna have to pay for your McFlurry out of pocket today. I'm so sorry. But I will try again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow we can start a new streak, but less than 10 seconds left, and I blew it. Oh well. That's today's sad trombone of a McFlurry minute. What a letdown. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, no free ice cream, but at least you get to do a bonus burpee with me. We love our bonus burpee. The bonus burpee is just like that exclamation point on the end of the workout. It's a little celebration that we summoned the motivation today to get dressed and get out here and put in the work and get these reps done. So please don't ever skip your bonus burpee. If you want to eliminate the push-up, you can do any burpee variation you want, but some burpee variation at the end of the workout. It's just a little celebration. It's the exclamation point on the end of the workout to just really kind of pat ourselves on the back that we got this done today and that we put forth the effort, okay? So, final rep of the day. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. When you're ready, here we go. With that, the workout is now officially complete. I thought this workout was amazing, and you guys, in only 1 hour, I managed to complete a total of 280 mini squats, 240 side jump lunges, 240 reps of my ab exercise, and 40 push-ups, plus 2,050 something revolutions of my jump rope, which is amazing. I thought this was such a great workout. I really enjoyed it. I hope you liked it too. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who's been working out with me lately. And even if you're not doing the workouts, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It really does mean the world to me. I appreciate the engagement. So thank you for that. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. Please know that I appreciate all of you very, very much. One final reminder that if anything is unclear, if you have questions about the workout today, about the format, about any of the exercises we were doing, if you have any doubts about how to do the exercises with the correct form, if you need any further assistance with equipment-free substitutions, if you need to see beginner modifications, please just ask. I'm always happy to help with that. That is a wrap on day 33. I will see you all right back here tomorrow for day 34. But before I say goodbye, I have to say one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way until the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I say goodbye, I'm going to give you today's not secret code phrase of the day, because I just didn't come up with anything, I know. But what I would love is to hear your suggestions for what I should name my jump rope. My black jump rope with the little skulls on the handles, I named that jump rope Rebecca after Rudy and me. That was our couple's name. It just happened organically the other day. I just thought of it and I was like, oh, from now on this jump rope is named Rebecca, but this jump rope still doesn't have a name and I would like her to have one. So this is called Diamond in the Rough. That's the model. So she has a silver rope and the handles are this very pretty light pink, metallic light pink color. So let me know if you're still watching this video. Hello. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm open to suggestions and she needs a name. So let me know what you think I should name my Diamond in the Rough jump rope. with the silver rope and the pretty light pink metallic handles. Okay, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. That is gonna do it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.